Hey everybody. Hi, how are you? Hey everybody. Hi, how are you? I'm Jer. As you know, if you're watching this video, you should know I am Jer. My hat looks a little weird. Okay. Today, good news. I got my second vaccination shot for COVID. I don't feel weird yet or anything. My arm feels a little sore, but I think that's just like normal. Like my first one was that way a little bit too. The last one, I got a little, not sick, but just fatigued and tired. And I would imagine I'll probably get the same with this one, but it'll be okay. It is life. What a year. Random, but what a year. Yeah, wow. So this time last year, I was staying in cheap motels trying to survive the COVID situation, lockdown, as best as I could. Just wow. I remember whenever this first started, I got a message. I usually put this on airplane mode. Sorry. Whenever this first started, I remember thinking, no, they told us, they being the government, just everybody locked down for a couple of weeks. I think it was a couple of weeks. But I will say this, not everybody locked down. There were a lot of people that just didn't care and kept on with life, which is, I feel like, why this lasted so long and got so out of hand is because some people, not all people, some people just really didn't care. Some people I know really didn't care. And that sucks, but it's life. And then I went to stay with a friend for a little bit, a long bit. And then now my life is kind of getting back into a good flow and a good balance, which is great. I need that. Like I was financially very, and right now it's kind of, but it's better. And it's getting better. And it keeps getting better. And there are good things that have come out of like the whole situation too. Obviously, there's a lot of bad things, but there's a lot of good things. And I'm just thankful that I'm kind of getting back on my feet where I'm at. So that is good news. My book, that's a good thing that's coming out of this. I don't know what the title of the book is yet. I don't think I've ever talked about the title. I've talked about the main character. Her name is Nilu. But I haven't named the book yet. But untitled, unnamed book will be, I don't know what I was going to say. It is I'm just finished chapter 8. So I feel like part of me is going really slow on this, but also part of me is like, oh, you're doing great. Because it's like, I think I talked about this. It's like baby steps. You know, get in there and get to work. Get in the arena, as they say. Get in the arena, and I think it was Theodore Roosevelt. One of the presidents said that if you're not in the arena, I don't remember the quote exactly, but something about being in the arena. And if people are not in the arena, they have no right to criticize you. But if you're also, and I don't think this is included. I am random today. Sorry. Maybe we can blame it. We'll blame it on the. I almost hit. Oh, that would have hurt. We'll blame it on the vaccine. But I feel like if you're not in the arena doing the thing, then you can't complain. You can't complain about other people. I mean, you can. It just doesn't feel right that you would complain about other people who are in the arena doing the thing if you yourself can't get in the arena and do the thing. Just get in the arena and do the thing. Make the fight. Do the battle. And that's what I'm doing with this book. For the longest time, I kept on saying, you know what? I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. Like, I've had the basis for this story for 10, 11 years. And I kept on saying, I'm going to write it. I'm going to get to where I'm going to write it. And then I just never did. And I think it was like a fear of what people would think. And I'm not good enough to write a novel. And I'm not good enough to be an author or tell a story. And now I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what people think about whatever it is I write or whatever it is I'm doing. And maybe I'm not good enough to be, some famous author or whatever. Maybe I am. But that doesn't matter. I have a story to tell and I want to tell that story. I'm writing it. I'm getting it out into the universe. I'm writing it. I'm telling the story because it's been with me for 10 or 11 years and I want to get it out. I want to write it. And I'm writing it not even really for an audience. I'm writing it just to write it, to get it out of my system, to get it out of my mind. However, I know that I'm not going to be able to get it out of my mind. I'm going to, it's going to stay with me, I know. But it just feels good to finally get this going. And it is way different than what I expected. Sitting down, I just kind of let it flow. And what happens, happens. And I think that's been the most amazing part of it, is that I didn't see it going the way that it has gone. But I'm proud of it. And I'm really proud of it because I am now to beyond the furthest point I've ever made it in writing a book. I am, this last chapter was, I think 55, no way, it was more than that. Closer to 6,000 words. Usually the chapters have been about 4,000 words. I've got 8 chapters in, let's just say 8 chapters at 4,000 words. That's 32,000 words? Yeah, 32,000 words, which is amazing. And I've never made it this far into, that's half of a book. That's close to half of a book. I don't think I'm halfway through this book, though, or the story. So we shall see. But it is going well, and I'm enjoying writing it. And then I have other things going on. I won't bore you with all that, but I'm doing good. I keep getting text. I don't want to say that I'm better than I've been for a long time. I still have struggles. I still have depression, PTSD struggles. And I talk openly about it like I've always done because we have got to move on from the stigma, the taboo of you don't talk about mental struggles or emotional struggles. And yeah, you do. Because it's just like getting a broken leg or whatever. It's just people can't see it. And I feel like a lot of people live in shame with their emotional struggle, mental struggle. And I want people to know they're not alone. Like I'm here too. I'm going through that as well. So I still deal with that. I'm on medication for that. And I stay on medication for that. And it helps a lot. So, but I still have my ups and downs, just like anybody else. But overall, looking back at this last year, I am in a better place overall than I have been for probably 2 years now. So I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for that. And I think that the writing is helping because it gives me, and I say this to everybody, I think to anybody watching, I think if you find something that you have a purpose in, a reason to live, it makes things better. find a reason to live, to celebrate living, to celebrate life, a purpose, something to do. My purpose has always been storytelling, and I've usually done it through photography. And so this is different, but I've always wanted to sit down and write and tell stories. So getting to this point has been great for me. And I say, if you don't have something in your life that you're doing that is purposeful, do it. Find your purpose. Find what it is that gives you life or gives you a reason to keep pushing forward. It helps a lot, or it has helped me a lot. I can say something bad. My sinuses, holy crap. The pollen here is horrible, and I use one of those sinus cleaner things twice a day, and I still feel, but on that, everything's good. I'm doing well, and I hope that you all are doing well as well. Do I have anything else I need to talk about? Oh, no, I don't think so. Hopefully, something that kind of went bad, but also was good. Storage. I did a video talking about putting my stuff into storage whenever I was in Orlando. I thought, putting this stuff into storage, I thought, you know what? This whole situation can't last more than a month or two longer, and then we'll be done, and I can move forward with life. I'll go back to the storage, get my stuff, and yes, everything will be great. No, everything didn't work out that way. And I was paying, storages are, I won't say they all are, but a lot of them are scammy, very scammy. So they charge you, they get you in with this like great price. For me, it was $55. No, $54. No, yeah, $54. I was like, okay, I can afford $54 a month. I can come up with that. You get in there, and they're like, oh, well, but there's also this $11 insurance fee. 20% for insurance, which I don't know that even really works for anything, or I feel like they just take it. Like, so it ends up being $65. I was like, okay, whatever, cool, let's do it. I need to be able to put my stuff in storage. I need this now. And I think they know that. I think that the people running these storage units or these storage places know that you need somewhere to put your stuff and you need it soon. So they get that. So cool, $65. I paid the $65 for the first couple of months, and I had it set up on like an auto pay thing. And the other day I was thinking, I really have got to figure out how to get my stuff here so I'm not paying that every month, and then I have a little bit of more wiggle room as far as spending money and other bills. So I started looking on their website, and I looked and it said $75, and I had never noticed it before. And I was like, I remember signing up for it being $54 and then it being $65 because of insurance, not $75. And so I started looking at, they send emails every month for how much they're charging you or that your bill is coming up. So I started looking, and for the last like 2 months, it had been $75. So I was like, something's wrong here. So I reached out to them, and they explained to me that you are on a month-to-month, which is the only thing they have is month-to-month, lease agreement, and we can up your price anytime we want, and we do. Basically, what they said, well, no, what they did say was every 5 to 9 months, so every 5 months, they review your like situation or whatever. They don't really review crap. They say they review the market value. Where they get a market value, nobody knows, but a market value. Then they raise your price to match whatever their market value is that they came up with. And I guess that it's $10 extra. So I was like, where do you get this? They don't know. They don't know where they get it from. But so they had raised it to where I was paying $75. So they could do that every 5 months if they wanted to. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to contact friends there and see if they can't go and get my stuff out and just send it UPS, like just do ground, larger package UPS. I didn't have any friends there that could do that. So I was like, you know what? It's stuff. And it is stuff that I don't necessarily absolutely have to have. It was books that I bought and a tripod and like an Amazon Basics tripod and a duffel bag and a suitcase. And then pillows and a blanket. And so I was like, you know what? I can't get anybody to go there. I don't really need that stuff. It's not like stuff I need. And so I'm just going to let it go. So I'm letting it go, which they're going to try to charge me, but I took off my debit card information, but they're going to try to bill me, I'm sure, to clean up and all that other nonsense. But yeah, so I had to do that, which sucks on one end, but also is okay on another, because I'm like, I don't need that stuff, and it frees up $75 that I was paying into that I didn't realize I was paying into. Well, the 75 anyway. So yes, let's do that. And so I'm doing that. So that frees up a little bit of money, which is not a lot, but it's something. It's good news. And plus it frees me up of stuff. I went from having just at one point I had a backpack of stuff, and that was it. And then another point I had a duffel bag and a backpack of stuff. And it's more freeing that way. I mean, yes, you don't have stuff, you don't have belongings, but there's not a lot of belongings that you need, you know? So, yeah. That's my life update. I don't want to run any longer. Yeah, I don't know that anybody watches all 17 minutes of this. But I want to say hi, tell you I got my second shot, and just talk for a little bit. And we are done with that. 18 minutes in. I love you all so much, and I hope you have a great day, great week, great month, great year, that you're doing well. And I will talk to you very soon. Okay, bye. Mwah.